Welcome to Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have two quality starts back-to-back.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it two in a row as they broke a three-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Really, the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And the 2-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at two out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. Ford scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-0 to him now. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Right there for strike 1. In his career, Devers has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Popped him up. Andujar shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Mike Thurman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Clint Frazier. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. A ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center, and the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Batting 8, first baseman, Mike Ford.
In now, Mike Ford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Michael Davis.
Now batting, Michael Chavis comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Vasquez, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. To complete. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyrone Estrada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ripped down the first base line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Hero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely in this spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. seats strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Short, hit hard to his right. Wade. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Peraza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now it's 2-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Digging in now, Alex Verdugo. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. One there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it. The
1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Mike Thurman.
Stepping in, Mike Thurman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Stanton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0. Drilled to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Luke Boyd will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hot shot to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and they... Luke Boyd will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 50, Luke Boyd.
In there, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
Hit down the third baseline. Endahar brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Bouncer up the middle. Wade up the middle. Tough throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Estrada has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fouled away. Smoke toward third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get enough.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Tyrone Estrada is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He's there and records the first out. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the... And here's Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch.
Second baseman.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Ground ball left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Rafael Devers stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. And a fastball just a bit up.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitch has been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Into right field, that's a base hit. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in there, base hit. The runner scores from second. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Gleyber Torres will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want...
Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Into the box now, Mike Thurman. Aaron Hicks will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And a ball 1-0. Torres, the runner at second with 1 away.
up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling it so bad.
Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez: he has 9 base hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he's safe.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
In now, Clint Frazier. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. Benintendi is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Yankees strike for a... Gleyber Torres will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A defensive change for the Yankees.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now catching, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swinging a ground ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready now, Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming, double play situation, he gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Eric Goodell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Popped him up. Bogarts onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Giovanni Urshela will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Urshela is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tyrone, Estrada, and DJ LeMahieu will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High pop-up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. Giovanni Urshela is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. DJ LeMahieu will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Second base, number 26.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.